right, good morning. Here are a few ways that you can work on the skill of counting on from numbers other than 1 using a few different tools, okay? So first, we'll talk about dice. I use dice a lot in my my class, and some people call it subitizing, some people call it subitizing. It doesn't really matter. The point of it is that you would look at this and you would say 4. You wouldn't have to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a skill that we work on in my class. So we might just start off with 1 die, just like this, and we might just roll it and just practice. The student would practice saying, 2, 5, 6, and they would just do that for a little while. Then once we have that down, then we have 2 dice, okay? And then we would roll them. And what I want them to do is I want them to look at these 2 and say, this one is greater than this one. So we have big dice, and they'll remember this, I'm sure, but we have like really big dice, and we would slap them. It's a little harder to slap a little teeny die like this. So you might just have them do like this, okay? So just say, I want them to say 3, 4, 5, like that, okay? So I'll show it to you again. So I want them to say 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? So the point of it is to first identify which is the greater, and then to recognize that number right at once. So we want to get away from having to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We want to get away from that, and we want to just be able to look at these, see which one's greater, and just say that number first, and then count on from that. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? All right, so if you don't have dice, you could use cards like this. I just made these. It took me about, 5 minutes. So you could put down 2 like this, and you could have them say 4, 5, 6, 7. Same exact skill, okay? 3, 4, 5. And then, okay, so these are equal. So in this case, it doesn't matter which one they slap. They can just slap this one and say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? And once again, the skill is learning to count on from numbers other than 1. So I can say 2, 3. And we make a big deal every time they get a hold of the skill, or they can do it. We make a big deal. We cheer and laugh, and we make this as much as fun as possible, because it is fun. It's super fun. So they call this the dice game. I didn't even call it a game. I just was doing it with them, and they said, let's play the dice game the next day, and we play it all the time. Okay, so there's another idea. Then I thought, well, maybe you have cards at home, okay? Same idea. So a lot of people play War with their kids, and that's just an awesome game, because when you play War, well, this is not a good example. When you play War, you have to identify which is greater, right? So the 5 is greater. So I would say if you're going to play War, that's awesome. You could take it a step further and have whoever has the greater card count them. Essentially add them together by counting on. So like if these 2 were opponents and they're playing, you would say, this person would say 5, 6, 7, like that. Okay? If they were gonna, so then they would win. And then next ones, so this would be War, because these are equal, right? So they would put down more, and this person would say 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And the way we play it in my class is if they can do that, then they win the cards. And if they, can't do that or don't do that, don't add them together like that, then this person wins the cards. And it's just sort of like a really fun way to just practice counting on. And yeah, so, and I only have in here one, ace, we just talk about how that's 1. I only have in here 1 through 6. Okay, so once they get better and better at it, then we can add 7, 8, 9, 10, like that. Okay, last one. This one is Uno cards. And as you can see, I put the Touch Math dots right on the Uno cards. Isn't that kind of cool? So, again, same thing. So, could be 1, 2. Oh, I'm going them upside down here. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, if I would say with this activity, it's still useful to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine. And that's a good skill too. But a step further is what we're talking about is counting on. Okay, so 2, 3. And they're equal, so we just slap one of them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there you have it. All right, I hope this gives everybody some ideas on the different tools you can use when you are practicing counting on. And hopefully some of these things are around the house. Even if you just go ahead and make something like this, it's super useful. And we can use these for other activities as well. So anyway, hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.